Good evening or afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast. And this is actually a major update. Now, we're not talking about a winter storm Cade, which is now a new named system that was actually named later yesterday. So definitely a major update. So it's going to affect millions out here into the Midwest, Ozarks, Northeast, and even Ohio Valley. So another major cross-country system that's forming actually in the Southwest, and it even started bringing snow within the next 24 hours. So definitely major updates compared to yesterday. It looks like it can become a bigger threat to the Midwest than we thought. Could be seeing close to 8 inches of snowfall in some areas, and could be seeing 1 to 2 feet of snowfall in the Northeast and in the Appalachians. So be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. Also, be sure to stay on the channel if you're new to the channel. And again, we have major new updates. The GFS and European are all on new. And once it's from Gade, I want to say Gage, Windstorm Cade, and again we have millions under, we have thousands, a couple thousand, even millions under winter weather advisories. But without further ado, let's get in this video. So we are going to be looking at the National Weather Service here. So again, as you know, we do have a couple winter weather advisories now. So this is actually a lot more to the south than I actually thought we're going to have these winter weather advisories. Again, we do have a couple out here to the southwest, not far from Albuquerque. But again, that's where we're going to just see a little bit of just mountain snowfall. Not going to be necessarily anything really bad. But again, we do have winter weather advisories in effect for far northern Texas out there. We do also have much of western Oklahoma. We do have Tulsa. We do have areas into northwestern Arkansas. We do have much of Missouri out there for Jefferson City, Joplin, St. Louis, even Springfield, Illinois. And we do have a couple winter weather advisories for eastern and central Nebraska and Kansas. And we even have a couple of winter weather advisories for Des Moines. That's really it. Now let's get into the European radar here. So the European's actually showing a lot more snow than it actually showed yesterday. It's actually a lot more widespread now. Even the GFS might even show a bit more widespread now. So it's not looking like it could be just a regular nor'easter. Looks like it could actually be a major winter storm throughout these areas out here into the Ohio Valley, Northeast, and even Midwest. So basically like the last storm, really. But again, we are going to be seeing some snow forming within the next 18 hours. So later, tomorrow afternoon, could be seeing some ice threats throughout areas into northern Oklahoma, central, and northern Kansas. Even seeing that snow forming out there into eastern Nebraska. As we now get in the next 30 hours, so this is very late. Tomorrow evening, close to dusk, really, we'll be seeing possibly some very heavy snow out here near Rochester, Minnesota. Very heavy snow near Eau Claire, north central, and even far northern Wisconsin. Could be seeing some snow out here near Des Moines, Iowa City, Waterloo. Could be seeing that snow moving out there into the northwestern and north central part of upstate Missouri. There could be seeing this snow becoming a bit more widespread though as we get into Thursday. Again, this could be a major system likely. Only thing is the GFS is not should be becoming this widespread or long lasting in the Midwest. So that's really the only factor. But if it really the GFS should, it could be definitely a major winter storm. But right now it's only going to be a major winter storm for one region, that's Northeast. And again, we could be seeing some light snow showers, so maybe even possibly moderate snow out here near possibly South Bend, areas in Chicago, Aurora, Springfield, Illinois. Could be seeing some freezing rain, Muskegon, Big Rapids, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Even seeing some more snow and even ice threats out here into the plains, areas in Iowa, even Nebraska, and even still northwestern Kansas. As we know, the next 72 hours, so this is Friday. At this time, could be seeing this snow becoming a lot worse for Chicago, areas into southwestern Minnesota, and even could be seeing some really heavy snow picking up out there into central and northern Missouri, definitely for Jefferson City, and could be seeing some snow picking up again for even Iowa City as well. As we know, in the next 90 hours, the snow will start to form out here into the mid-Atlantic area. Could be seeing some snow out here near Maryland, West Virginia, and even out here into Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh, and continue to see some very heavy snow out here into the Great Lakes areas for northern Indiana, areas into north central Illinois, southern Wisconsin, and much of southern and central Michigan. We could be seeing blizzard conditions likely all the way into Sunday throughout these areas off Lake Huron, the lake area for areas near Buffalo. Could be seeing blizzard conditions as well for State College. Could be seeing some very heavy snow. We could be seeing some very strong winds, so this is why we could be seeing blizzard conditions, possibly very, very heavy snow near Albany. I think even out there into not far from Burlington, Vermont, And as we now get into the next 132 hours by Monday, continue to bring in some snow out here. So definitely a long-lasting system, no matter what model you're looking at. So definitely a long-lasting and possibly widespread system. So the next 18 hours, the GFS does show some snow out here into the plains, even all the way to Texas, maybe even all the way to far northwestern Louisiana. Definitely a chance for something like that. But again, it's just the GFS is not showing it as widespread or as really bad snowfall total-wise or visibility-wise. Again, we could be seeing a little bit of snow out here moving into Kansas City, areas into western and all the way into far northeastern out here, Texas out here, and I could even see some snow out here moving to Rochester, and even some snow flurries all the way into northern Wisconsin. But as we now get the next 30 hours, we could be seeing some freezing rain likely out here into southern Missouri and even north central Arkansas, and even some snow forming near Rochester, areas off the Mississippi River for the border of Illinois and Iowa. As we now get into the next 48 hours, again, GFS is affecting the Midwest, but not as widespread or not as heavy snow. Could be seeing some just very light snow for areas into eastern Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, Green Bay, even Madison, Wisconsin. Could be seeing some snow flurries near South Bend and all the way near Chicago. Could be seeing some bit heavier snowfall out here into the plains for Minnesota, Iowa, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Nebraska, all the way for north central Kansas. As we now get to later in the next 66 hours, we could be seeing a ton of moisture out here into the eastern coast or eastern United States, and could be seeing this second band forming into the Carolinas and the far northern Appalachians, and then the far higher elevation, the Appalachians, and then that will form a major system and come into the northeast, and this could potentially become a nor'easter, but it's still going to be part of the same storm. Could be seeing these flurries still out here into the Great Lakes by Saturday, but could be seeing some very heavy snow near the Poconos, Scranton, State College, and then as we now get the next 102 hours, could be seeing blizzard conditions likely in the areas near southern New York, near Ithaca, Syracuse, even out there near north central Pennsylvania as well. And we can even see some snow not far from my area as well. So definitely a chance for some snow moving into North Georgia once again. And then by the way, Sunday, we'll continue to see some very heavy snow from the New England area, near Concord, New Hampshire, Augusta, and Portland, Maine. So definitely a big snowmaker no matter what you look at. It's just location, and snowfall totals aren't 100%. But definitely location is definitely something we need to kind of get in hand, because if the Europeans mostly right, then that means it's going to start with really be bad within the next 24 hours. So not a long time for these models to really agree. I just hope that the 10:30 updates and 11 o'clock do somewhat agree. But again, here we have this major amount of snowfall for all these areas, possibly from Winter Storm Cade. Again, I always want to say Gage, because that was just the last recent system after Jacob. But again, I just want to say Gage, but it's Cade. Again, European is showing a ton of snow on the Midwest. GFS is showing snow as well, but just not as bad really. Snowfall totals could be seeing a trace all the way down near Little Rock. Could be seeing a trace all the way into far northern Louisiana. Up to 1 to 3 inches of snowfall near Tulsa, up to possibly 5 to 6 inches of snowfall for Kansas City. Areas near Wichita could be seeing 4 inches of snowfall, up to 8 inches to 10 inches for much of eastern Nebraska. North Platte could be seeing maybe 1 to 2 inches of snowfall, possibly a half a foot of snow for Jefferson City, and even half a foot for much of just north central Missouri. St. Louis could be seeing 4 inches, and then Poplar Bluff will be seeing possibly 1 to 2 inches of snow. Iowa will be seeing a ton of snowfall, actually, especially near Iowa City, 7 to 9 inches. And then Des Moines will possibly seeing 5 to 6 inches as well, and much of north central Iowa. It looks like it'll be more of a far southeastern part of a far southeastern snowstorm for Minnesota. Again, only be seeing possibly have a foot of snowfall for Rochester, but maybe only 1 inch for Minneapolis. So again, they're actually not that far away. Shows up to 9 inches for Chicago, which would possibly be the most amount of snowfall out of this whole season. I believe Jacob didn't. I think Jacob brought like half a foot. But again, we can be seeing up to 8 to 10 inches, maybe even 11 inches near Aurora, close to a foot of snow near Chicago, up to 7 to 8 inches near upstate Indiana, possibly 9 inches near Milwaukee, and around half a foot of snowfall for the rest of Wisconsin. And definitely the Northeast is definitely be seeing the most amount of snowfall. It's like areas near Buffalo, 10 to 15 inches of snowfall. Areas near State College, 7 to 10 inches of snowfall. Allentown, less than an inch. Scranton, possibly 6 inches of snowfall. Much of eastern West Virginia, close to half a foot of snowfall. Could be seeing a trace moving into northern Georgia and the Appalachians out there near the North Carolina crest out there. Possibly could be seeing around a foot of snowfall out there to far southern New York, just north of New York City out there, far north northern New Jersey as well, right on the border. Looks like Philadelphia, again, less really than a trace, not much at all. Looks like out there into southwestern Pennsylvania, could be seeing close to 14 to 15 inches of snowfall. Looks like Syracuse be seeing around a foot, Ithaca around half a foot, maybe 9 inches, as well as Rochester. Albany could be seeing 6 to 9 inches of snowfall. Boston, 2 inches. Again, that's what the Europeans showing, and now all the way into the GFS again. It's actually showing a trace of possibly a trace to 1 inch of the snow. But again, as you can tell, GFS does show snow out here into the Midwest and even Ozarks, but not as much snowfall. It's showing all the way to an inch of snowfall for Louisiana, so definitely going to be a lot worse widespread-wise than we thought yesterday. Definitely a lot bigger, possibly even 2 to 5 inches of snowfall for areas into southwestern Arkansas and even northwestern Arkansas. So it's definitely be the best chance for snow for Arkansas. A lot less snow for Oklahoma, though. Looks like a lot less snow throughout, especially the Ozark area. And it's showing less than a trace for St. Louis, and it shows half a foot of snowfall or more in the European. So definitely up to a 10-inch difference in some of these areas, showing less than an inch as well for Chicago and South Bend, and only showing the most amount of snowfall here in Wisconsin with up to 4 to 5 inches of snowfall, when the other hand showed close to a foot. So definitely a major difference in models. But again, European and GFS are just showing a monster system. For the Northeast here, could be showing Albany could be seeing sitting at 2 to 4 inches, but just west of Albany, it could be seeing close to 2 feet of snowfall. So yeah, that's definitely a lot of snowfall. I just want to go out here. Again, it could be seeing close to 2 feet of snowfall to more, possibly even 28 inches of snowfall. Again, Albany will be seeing just possibly getting like 2 to 4 inches of snowfall. Arizona near State College, 5 to 6 inches of snowfall. Greencastle around 6 to 9 inches. Allentown and Philadelphia, less than a trace of snowfall in the Poconos area. Close in Scranton, possibly 9 inches of snowfall, around a foot of snow or more throughout eastern West Virginia. Could be seeing a good amount of snowfall here near Ithaca, close to 6 to 9 inches. Rochester, not far from a foot, as well as Syracuse. Looks like we'd be getting close to a foot of snow near Concord, up to a foot of snow for far southern Maine, and up to a foot for southern Vermont and far northwestern Massachusetts. So definitely a lot of areas where we could be seeing more than a foot of snowfall or more. So again, it's just going to be very widespread, as you can see, and could be seeing much of the eastern and coastal areas of Maine. Could be seeing 9 to 15 inches of snowfall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye guys.